Hello guys, I welcome you. Hello guys, I welcome you all to my channel AM Graphics Studio. My name is Amadou Jamil. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you basic tools in CorelDRAW. First thing we have to do is we move to this one. I want to teach you pick tools is the first tools in CorelDRAW. What we are using pick tools for is to move an object, drag to constrain movement of the horizontal. For instance, look at this one. You can move it, use it to move an object from one place to another. You can use it to move from one place to another. So they use it to work, and then you can also use this to drag like this. So all this one is the work of move tools. And the next one is you have to use your shape tools. For instance, we are using shape tools. This is the shapes we use. You just drag the news area based on where you want it to do. So this is the work of shape tools. And you move to this one, which is the eraser tools. We have crops. We use this one for under the bitmap and the knife. We use it to cut. For instance, look at this one now. Just use it to divide this area. Automatically it has cut it. If you want to confirm it, let me move it from the area. By the time you let me color it first. So you move it up, you can see it, it's already cut. So that's the work of knife tools. Aside from knife tools, we also have the virtual segment area. So let me give you an example of this one, what we are using that segment to do. For instance, now look, I just watch what I'm doing now. So the other one, so we can also move this one in this dimension. I just want to let you understand the work of this virtual area. I mean this one, you can see the work of it now. I want to cut this segment away. This segment away is what I will just click like this. You can see the way it cuts. I want to cut this area also, it will cut it automatically. So that is the work of virtual segment delete there. Aside from that, we also have eraser tools. So this eraser tools is what we use to just delete this area. Can you see the work? Can also delete this area also. So you can see the work. You delete this place. So that is the work of eraser tools. And the next one is zoom in and zoom out. For instance, when you click this one, look at this plus and minus. By the time you want to zoom out, it's bigger. You zoom in, it's smaller. So that is the work of that one. Aside from that, we have pan. This pan is used. You want to move the work area and whatever you are doing. Maybe sometimes you are designing, so the workplace just move to this area. So you can use this pan to take everything out. You can see the way the work area is moving. So that is the work of this pan. And the next one is pen tools. We have many things under this pen tools, but for the basic of this tutorial, I will just pick it one after the other. For instance, now look at this one. This one is what we use. You can use it to drag as a pencil. For instance, you can see it. You can see it. You can also use it for straight line. Just click like this. Use it for a straight line. So all this one is the work of this, yes, this freehand tools. The point here, this one we can use it from this side to this side to curve. You can use it to form angle 90-degree palm and this side, and you can just move it like this. So mathematician, all this one is what you can use to form angle in mathematics. All those triangle, all this one you can use it to form it. And aside from this one, you can also use a pen tool. Okay, let's move to pen tools now. And this pen tools is what we use to curve. Sometimes in your design, you want your design to look, look attractive, look strange. How did this design comes? You can use it. For instance, look at this. This is pen tools now. You can see the way I move it now. I want to curve this pen tools now. What am I going to do? Look at, just watch. You can see it. It has cut curve already. Just leave it like this, move it back to this area, double click it, the area will move, and then you can use your move tools to take it around. But all this thing is based on the design you want to do. That is why I'm just teaching you all this one, for you to know one or two things in this area. Aside from all this one, let's move to, okay, let me try to delete all this one for better understanding, so that it will not disturb our next tools. Now look at this one. Now this is the rectangle tools. Rectangle tools, by the time you click this one, you can see it will move to other side. So you can you can change the size here. You can change the size there. You can curve it like this in this form. You can use this, you play away with it. Just be looking at all this functioning and it will work very well. So you can also color it. Let me just color this one by this, so you can see the way it's color. So that is it now. And then aside from this one, under this one we have 3-point rectangle and all those one. And let's move to the, this one is a PowerClips tools, the circle. By the time you want to draw, you can draw it in this form. So that is a circle for you, whether you want to use it, you want to place, you want to insert frame. So all this is what you can use in your design. So I will delete this one now. The next thing, let me move to polygon. I will move to polygon. Let me delete this one, so this one will not disturb us. Let me delete this, and let me also delete this one. Now let's move to polygon. In this polygon, you can draw a polygon correct shape with just press your control key and draw it. It will bring out the shape outside. For instance, now if you want to play away with the polygon, you can reduce. This is a triangle. You can also play away with it. Can you see it now? By the time you are playing away with all this one like this, and then you can also let the lines to be thick. Maybe give it to 3 point. This one is too much. Then let me just reduce the line. Can reduce the line to 1.5 like this one. So by the time you reduce this one, okay, I will just give you an example of this one now. Example of this one now, that I want to place. Let me just place a picture inside this one, and I will show you what to do now. For instance, now let me go to my tablet, my tutorial resources here. I want to place this little guy inside the frame. Now, so it will be bigger because of what we are using. We are not using the right thing, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce it to 1 by 1. So just press enter, you will see that it will reduce. You can see now what I'm going to do now is that I want to just place this for the betterment of this work, and I will place it. I will insert the picture inside the circle now for you to see what I'm really mean here. So this one now, you just press the right click, and you have to edit it. By the time you edit it, make sure you edit it very well to to complete the circle, so you don't need anything to do. So just after that one, finish the circle and then just right click again and finish editing. So all this one is editing, and then you can see now I want to reduce it. Now I'm reducing the length, the angle, so it has come to this. And then let me just use I have, okay, let me just use this one to outline color. The outline color, now I want to color this place, change this side. So I want to color the outline color. So let me use this one, outline color. So definitely I think I need something like red. So that is it. You can see this baby inside this triangle. You can change it. It will not, it will just be, the movement will just be going on. There's nothing like what's this here. So that is it for you. And you move it around. You can move it around, you play it around, I'm just using it for an example. Aside from this one, now let me just move back to text tools. And in this text tools, the text tool will tell you what to write. For instance, now Corel. So all this one is text tools. You can play away with it. You can change it to capital letter by pressing your Shift key and F3. So you can see all this one. If you want to lower cap, just use this one and press OK. Automatically it will change to Corel, and then you can use it. And like this one now, for instance, let me just write this one now. Let me just appreciate this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. So for this one now, you can Control A to move it, and you reduce the font size. So you reduce the font size to this number 10, and you can also color it to this size. So ladies and gentlemen, if you find this tutorial useful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget that this tutorial is based on segmentation, because of for better understanding, we have to segment this area. Our next video, I'll take another toolbar